Hello, I'm making a SVG physics-based level editor for Corona SDK. You just edit your levels within Inkscape, which is a free and open source vector-based graphics editor, and then you have your levels instantly playing in your game. As you can see, you can make static bodies and you can make dynamic bodies. So let's take a look at the level creation process. As you can see here, I have a background and I have some boxes which represents the physics bodies in your game. To set the properties for these physics bodies, you just edit the XML from the SVG file, which is easily done within Inkscape. Let's see this custom body. Let's click it here. You can see these are the vertices for the body. I'll show you later how to create these vertices. And here's the property of friction and the image which this body is using. You can see I custom. Let's see, graphics custom. Here we have it. So let's make it dynamic now. Let's click here, which represents this body. Let's set a density to like 10, which is a random number. Hit Command S, save. Here I have it. Instantly loaded your level. This makes a very easy process to make a game like Bubble Ball, where you can just drag and drop elements and you have the complete game. Actually, of course, you have to then take care of the game process and flow, but the level creation process is just by doing drag and drop elements. Okay, let's create a level from scratch. I have a new Inkscape document here. Actually, you can see it's set to the iPhone dimensions, because this is a limitation of the parser actually, which I'll fix later. Then you can have a level of any size, but this is just a demonstration. Okay, let's draw a rectangle here. Let's click it here. Let's make it image. Let's take a look at some of our images. Platform 1, platform 2. Let's make it platform 1. Let's add some friction. Let's say like 0.5, okay. Now let's add one more platform here, one more platform here. Notice that this width and height of this rectangle, you don't have to worry about it, because it will be based on the actual dimensions of the image you are setting to the element. So let's set the image here, platform 1. And let's not add friction this time. Y, platform 2. Set, okay. Now let's add a box body. Just drag it in any size. You don't have to worry about perfect dimensions, because it will be taking care, the dimensions will be taken care automatically based on the image dimensions. So image H, which represents this image, set. Let's add some density, so this body turns to be a dynamic body. Density like 10, just an example. Okay. Now let's add another body. This will be a circle. Density any value. Let's make it look like C2. So I C2. Okay. Now let's add some limits to the level by taking the path tool. Mark it as an edge, this edge. Let's add some friction to it. Okay, let's now save this. Let's just make map test, save. Change our game code, test. Here we have it, exactly as we made it here. You can see you can instantly make any amount of levels and add any amount of physics bodies without worrying about setting their physics properties manually. You just drag and drop from Inkscape and set here. Let's see how this thing is on background. Let's change to debug mode. Here we have it, the edge, the rectangles, the square, and the circle. Okay, now there is another way of drawing the levels. You just make a level in tiled. So let's make one like this. A platform here, platform there, platform here, whatever here, whatever there. Flower, flower. Another platform. Go to File, Save as Image. You are not going to actually use the tiled map. You are just going to use the image it generates. So let's maps, map tiled.png. Okay. Now create a new Inkscape document. Let's change the dimensions. Zoom in. Okay, now go to File, Import. Import the map you just generated from tiled. Here we have it. Position it in your document. Go to Layer, Layers. Name this BG from background. Lock it. Create a new layer. Call it Game. And draw your game elements above the map. So you have to set this as a collision rectangle here, 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 and here. Now let's add some edge to the borders here. Okay, is edge, set it. Now let's add some dynamic bodies. The same process as before. So image age density 10. Let's just duplicate this with Command D. Let's save this. Map tiled. Let's load it here. Map tiled. Okay, here we have it. You draw the map in tiled, and then you easily just drag some bodies around here, and you have it. The advantage of using tiled over the early process is because you don't have to worry about setting the images for the rectangles. You just draw the map, draw some rectangles above them, and here we have it. If you want these platforms or your tiled map to have physical properties, just set their properties as before, like select this rectangle, type in friction, let's type like a 1, bounce 1, and here we have it. Let's take this box here so you can see this in action. Here we have it. You can also set speed, velocity, damping, rotation, apply impulses, and so on, all via Inkscape. And you also will be able to make levels of any dimensions and dynamic scaled levels. That means you make just one level and it will scale for iPhone, iPad, Android, and so on. So thanks for watching, and follow me on Twitter and like my Facebook page so you can hear more about the Corona SDK SVG parser. Bye bye!